Had to stop and refuel. Chicken Alfredo. Pasta. Oh yeah. Hey, what's up, comic book peeps? Welcome to another episode of Direct Edition. The channel is Fred Hall Direct Edition. And we have a pretty long video today. We're gonna at least go through probably like a little bit over 12 movies. We're gonna count them together. If you're looking for the reviews on this movies, well, you really don't need reviews on these movies because all of them are classics. All of them. You already seen all of them. You already know about all of them. So it's no need to have a review, but if you want to see kind of like, you know, me going over the movies and saying how happy I was to have them in my collection, then watch Fred Wick 2. Fred Wick 2 was a pretty cool video. I definitely enjoyed this weekend watching these movies because it took me a weekend to watch them. And yeah, I have more in my collection, and some of them I haven't even cracked open and watched yet. But enough talking, let's get into it. Boom, we're just going to go straight for the horror. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I have attempted to watch The Nun twice, but I keep falling asleep during the movie. It's me. It's not the movie, okay? I thought from what I saw was very good, very scary, very on point. So I do like the movie from what I saw so far. So maybe even tonight that I'm off, I will go ahead and finish the movie. But yeah, I attempted to watch it twice. It's just one of those, you know how you get a movie and you just keep falling asleep before you get a chance to finish it. And it doesn't matter if the movie sucks or the movie's good. Because I fell asleep in, Con Air? I fell asleep during that, and that's Nicolas Cage, one of his best movies. But hey, I was sleepy. So anyway, got a chance to see half of it. Looking forward to see the other half of The Nun. Great 1-2 punch into the horror collection. And yeah, let's keep going. Okay, and number 2 is Elysium. Let's say it together. Elysium. I'm not going to lie. Allow my 6 fingers to interrupt your video. I did go to the internet and I did Google it and I did cheat on how to pronounce the name because I didn't want to sound uneducated in front of you guys. But yeah, it's Elysium. I already saw this movie a while back. I remember Jodie Foster being in it. Pretty good movie. And yeah, let's take a look at the back of this Blu-ray DVD. Plus, let's look at the back of The Nun. So yeah, there's my girl Jodie Foster right there. She will always have a special part in my heart from the first Silence of the Lambs when she played against Anthony Hopkins, one of the best actors of all time, Anthony Hopkins. And here's the back of The Nun. Yeah, not much more to see, so let's keep rolling with the movies. So number 3 is one of Will Smith's first movies, Enemy of State. I really did enjoy this movie when I was watching it. I still haven't really sat down and really watched the movie, but I do know the movie. It's one of those type of movies. So I'm looking forward to actually sitting down and watching it. I know Regina King is his wife in the movie, and yeah, Lisa Monet. Lisa Monet is actually the girl from The Cosby Show, and she also is married to Aquaman, the actor who plays Aquaman. And she also has a daughter, Zoe Saldana. Is it Zoe Saldana? I think so. Or is it Zoe Monet? But anyway, she's the daughter of her and what's his name, Lenny Kravitz. Her and Lenny Kravitz have a daughter, and she's actually in X-Men First Class. That's a movie she's in. But anyway, Enemy of the State, pretty good movie. Let's look at the back of it. These DVDs, you know, some of them it's like cool to look at the back of them. You know what I'm saying? Read the synopsis. You know, always good to just have some movies that you could just watch. You know what I'm saying? Just get somewhere in the corner and watch some movies. And that's what I like to do. So there's Enemy of the State with Will Smith. All right, let's keep going. So that's number 3. I told you I was going to get this movie. Another Quentin Tarantino movie. Put it up there with Kill Bill. Put it up there with Django. But this is The Hateful Eight. So I saw this, movie, and I definitely wanted to see it. And I have it in my collection now. I haven't seen it yet, but I know it's a pretty good movie. You have some pretty dynamic actors in it, where you have Samuel Jackson. You have Kurt Russell in it, childhood hero from Big Trouble in Little China. And speaking about childhood, I'm gonna give you a main event right now. You ready for the main event? Let's go. So when I was talking about Kurt Russell and I said childhood hero, you gotta look at Big Trouble in Little China. That's one of the classics, and this is another classic too. I love the first Gremlins, but Gremlins 2 is like, I don't know. It's like they're neck and neck to me. Like I like the first one a lot. The first one is very gritty and grimy, and very fairy tale-ish. The second one is more prime time, more accepted, more entertainment. It wasn't as gritty as the first one, but it's still good, man. I still love the second one, especially the smart gremlin. You had the bat gremlin, you had the spider gremlin, and NECA released all those toys, and I definitely, oh my god, I would love to just, if I could just stick to one faction, like if I could knock out all the NECA gremlins, I would. You know, gremlins action figures, but pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool movie, man. When I saw it, and then I saw Hulk Hogan in this one, I was like, wow, this movie really went mainstream. So here's the back of Hateful Eight, and here's the back of Gremlins 2. Gremlins 2 has more to show. You know, you have the smart gremlin up there, and you have when they actually um, popped off of Gizmo. So very cool. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we headed, nope, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we headed on number 6. All right, let's keep going. So I'm a guy, real man, but I do like some kind of like girly movies. And the next two movies I'm gonna show you are definitely gonna be girly movies. But the girly movies that a guy can watch and love, you know what I'm saying? And Craft is one of them. Uh, I love every last girl who played in this movie. Like all four of them were just wow. And you know, the main antagonist in the movie is a girl from Waterboy. She's from Return to Oz. You know, she's just such a great villain. The main antagonist, and then I think the other girl I saw her from Scream. I think she's in Scream, and then you know her. She's from Half Baked. She's Mary Jane in Half Baked. And wow, just seeing all four of like these characters, all of them has something that would appeal to a man. You know what I'm saying? And oh, okay. So Craft is about a group of teenage witches, basically. And that's all I'm gonna tell you because if you've never seen it, shame on you. But this is a cult classic. I assume that you already saw it, so that's why I just went off about the girls and the actresses in the movies. Definitely, yeah, she's from Scream. This one right here, and like I said, she's from Bobby Boucher's Waterboy, Half Baked. And then her, I really didn't see her in any other movie, even though she was the main character in the movie. I really didn't see her in any other movies, but pretty cool, man. Craft is a very good movie. All right, so let's keep going. Okay, so number 8 is definitely going to be Above the Rim. This is a classic, man. I have to get Sunset Park after I got Above the Rim. If you're a movie fan of this era, then you definitely have to have this in your collection. Above the Rim, and it's a couple more movies. Above the Rim, you have Sunset Park, and you also has He Got Game. I think it's He Got Game. Yes, He Got Game. Those are 3 basketball movies that you have to have. And then it has a late Tupac Shakur in the movie, which is pretty cool. So you have late Tupac Shakur, and you have, you know what I'm saying, you have Marlon Wayans in the movie. So pretty good movie. But yeah, so Above the Rim, pretty cool. All right, let's keep rolling. So before I went to Above the Rim, I should have showed you my next girly movie. My next girly movie was Mean Girls, and that is with Lindsay Lohan, and just man, like this movie here, man. I'll sit and watch it with my daughter, and we'll be cracking up. Mean Girls is I don't care what you say, it's funny to me, and it's a cult classic. So yeah, you definitely gotta have Mean Girls in your collection, along with Craft. Just awesome. Okay, so this got to be number 9. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, so this is number 9. We're gonna do 2 DC animations, and this is DC Gods and Monsters, or Justice League. I'm sorry, Gods and Monsters. Very good, man. It's what if it's an alternate universe where, let's see, let me get the names together. Okay, General Zod had a son and sent him to Earth. So that's not Kal-El. That is General Zod and his mother. DNA mixed together and made him. It's not like they did the do, but they put their DNA in the rocket and it produced a younger Zod or a son of Zod. Batman is actually a vampire, and Wonder Woman is actually from Apocalypse. So very good twist on the DC. DC always does their cartoons like super awesome. So I definitely will suggest this for the collection if you like animated movies. So yeah, this is gonna be a long ass video because I'm not gonna shorten it. I'm just gonna go through all these movies that I got. So we got Hellboy, the two length features. What happened was they came out with Hellboy animated movies, but they had two of them, and I got both of them in one. So when I saw this Big Brother rig and Brother Leonard 17K Hutch, I went ate nuts and I giggled like a dolphin. Now my fingers are not ashy. I was just painting, so I had brown paint on my hands. So don't think of me as an ashy boy. I'm actually very lotioned up. Not much to see on the back, but I did really enjoy these when I watched them. I thought it was pretty cool. Definitely like the. I was just a big fan of Hellboy. Period. So I loved it. So to other people, they'll be like, yeah. But I actually used to stay up and watch boring Saturday cartoons like on Cartoon Network later on during the day, like Samurai Jack and stuff like that. So this kind of reminded me a lot of Samurai Jack and those type of Cartoon Network animated movies. One more animated movie and keep it pushing. Oh my God! So this is number 11. This is always going to be a classic. I don't care. I don't care. It's a classic. This is Batman: The Assault on Arkham. If you haven't seen this, it's basically about the Suicide Squad, and Batman is in it a little bit, but it's mostly about the Suicide Squad, or what you would call in the comics Task Force X. So very cool. Definitely love this movie, and King Shark in it. So Rampage is number 12, and then after that we got four movies that are absolute classics. And I haven't seen Rampage yet. That's still in the plastic that it came in. So this is one of the movies I was telling you that I haven't seen yet. I've seen all of these movies except for Rampage. So I definitely gotta watch it. Very cool, Rock Dwayne Johnson. I know my big brother Blooker's videos. He was definitely going crazy when this came out. I think he bought some of the monsters that's in the movies. But anyway, definitely looking forward to seeing Rampage. Hope it's better than Jumanji. So number 13 comes with a dust cover. It is The Wizard of Oz. Come on, man, this is a classic. I ain't gonna lie. When I watched this movie, I was sitting back and I was just a little kid again. I was such at peace when I was watching this movie. Just such a great classic movie. It had some stuff in it that I was just cracking up, like when the lion got scared and ran out of the Castle of Oz and dived through the window. I was like, wow, that was an overreaction. But it was a man, I just had such a good time watching The Wizard of Oz. And definitely had to have it in my collection. I definitely have to get The Return of Oz. And the main character, the main antagonist in the craft, she plays in The Return of Oz. So definitely love The Wizard of Oz. Have to get the return to Oz. And yeah, so that is number one of your four main events, okay? So number 14, the only way you've seen this is either you're a wrestling fan or either you're an extreme hardcore horror fan. Because this is John Carpenter's They Live, and it's with Hot Rod Roddy Piper in it. So I definitely enjoyed this movie. I really was watching it, but I was blanking out at certain parts. I'm gonna go back and watch it again later, but I do remember this movie from my childhood, and it's a very good movie. I do recommend this for anybody's collection because this is a hard ass movie to find. You're just not gonna find this sitting on any shelf. So when I went to FYE and I saw it at FYE, I actually went crazy. I actually, went up gleefully to the register and handed them the money for this transaction because I had to have this in my collection. So that's number 14, They Live. You got two more main events. Let's keep doing it. Boom, number 15, E.T. Wow. And it's a collector's edition. It's like the 100th anniversary director series, you know what I'm saying, of Universal. So that's Universal's 100th anniversary. Uh, man, come on, man. E.T., do I need to even say any more? He actually knew Yoda in the movie. They actually put his species in some of the Star Wars movies. So very cool, man. Just, wow. Just look at this commemorative book. It like comes with all this, information on E.T., on the puppeteering. I just remember E.T. was super huge when I was younger. This movie was just like the ultimate movie, and it broke almost every record. It just did so good. It's just such a part of the cinematography grain. It's just such a iconic movie. So yeah, let's get into your last movie. All right, so number 16 is a Joker, and I waited a long time to see this movie. Just bought it. Definitely was gonna buy it as soon as it came out. As soon as I heard it came out, I went that Tuesday and bought it. Saw it. I can't say that it caught me off guard, but then I understand the movie. You either understand this movie or you don't understand the movie. Because I've heard a lot of grave reviews on it, but then I've heard a lot of rumblings of the fact that people didn't get it and they thought it was stupid. Me personally, it had to grow on me. I watched it twice back to back, and I had to get the feel of it because I really didn't see the clown Prince of Gotham, but I saw the rise of the crown Prince of Gotham. So I'm definitely looking forward to see if they're going to do a number two. I think they should follow this up with a number two and expand more on how he's evolving as a Joker. But yeah, I can't say it was a bad movie. I can't say it was. I can say it was a great movie, but I have to say it was a great movie because I guess it was Joaquin Phoenix going into the mind of a crazy man. So it was like you knew the movie was called The Joker, but you was watching actually like another movie. It was a real good movie, but it's hard for me to explain. You had to watch the decline of a guy's mind. You know what I'm saying? So very good movie. I do recommend it. And like I said, the Joker movie, it's a classic, man. It just confused me because I thought I was going to see something else. But it came off very good. I definitely love the movie. And I think it does deserve the good credit that it gets. So yeah, that's everything. All right, let's do this. And so once again, I'd like to thank you guys and girls for tuning in to another episode of Direct Edition. The channel is Fred Hall Direct Edition. So we had 17 movies that we actually looked at and just talked about for a second. So yeah, you girls and guys be safe out there, and I will catch you later. Remember, words of wisdom, focus on the ones that show you love, and on the ones that don't show you love, hey, we're just going to keep our world without them. I pray that everything that you touch be successful, and I will catch you girls and guys later. Be safe out there. Peace.